Hello, everybody, and welcome to Itiski TV. My name is Ngulule Gonkeo. I'm with Ubonga Nemnisi, aka Ubobo, and also Khawkhalo Sabata, our videographer for today. Thank you very much for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed the World Cup. Sisakhala ke sasula inyembezi ngokusolekelwa nguJaden Adams South Africa. Kodwa kabantu ke noko balala bevuka noko kuthiwa inxeba ke umane uligibisela ityuwa ukuze likhawuleze liphole. Bekusandosoleka ke nosisi uAngela Kubheka weSundowns, bekusandosoleka nomqeqeshi wayesakuba ngumqeqeshi weOrlando Pirates wawina ileague ngo-2003, uRoy Barreto. Baninzi ke abantu abasolekayo ebholeni, siyakhala siphinde sivuke siqhubekele phambili. Siyaqhubeka phambili. Izolo bekudlala umdlalo wendebe yehlabathi phakathi kweArgentina neSpain, apho ke sesabona ibhola idlala ne-anti-football. Kukrwentswa abantu, kukhatywa abantu, kukhutshwa i-red card. uEnzo Fernandez ibe red card kudlala umdlalo. Uthe xa uphelayo umdlalo kwakhutshwa ke enye red card koParedes nabanye ke besenza ubundlavini. Kodwa ke saqhwaba izandla noko ilizwe lonke globally kuchiwe kuthiwa iphumelele ifootball. Football won. That is the message from the global community. Of course, people who support Argentina will feel different. It was 0 shots at goal, 0 shots on target for 90 minutes. I felt bad when it went to extra time because it wasted our time because we had to go to sleep. Some people have to go to work. But yeah, we hung on. I couldn't sleep until 2 a.m. because of that game and the adrenaline as well. But Spain, congratulations. Well done. Bobzit, masibule support kunjani?
Ngiyaphila Mr. Nkewu.
Yes, sir.
Ngibulisa na kuHawkhelo lapha.
How was it for you? Did you enjoy the World Cup?
Yeah, no, I did Mr. Nkewu. Even though I'm African, asheshe waphuma African teams. Yeah, so besithembele kuyo iMorocco, unfortunately no kwabhala Mr. Nkewu. But ngicabanga ukuthi enjoyile mani World Cup Mr. Nkewu. What a game yesterday. Ngijabule kakhulu ukubona nje le final, but benga expectanga ifinal efana naleya. Bengicabanga ukuthi kuzoba ilama game mhlambe la ubona khona Argentina iperformance yayo mayidlala neCape Verde, the way bekudlalwa ngakhona bongacaca ukuthi uzobona igame efana naleyo engenhla kunaleya game.
Sure.
But unfortunately Mr. Nkewu kwalile njengoba usho ukuthi ifootball winile yesterday.
Yeah, I suppose everyone is thinking the same thing, except for people that favor Andrew, who will favor Argentina or Messi, blah 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 blah. You can't overlook the fact that was a poor showing for them, for Argentina. For Spain, they did the same things that they were doing every match, which is to dominate position of the ball, to play make, to try and create opportunities. And I was looking at the Argentina, and they were crying. The coach was crying at the end, and I was asking myself, Uguti, ukhalelani? I don't get it. Like, if you said to the world that you wanted to win, why didn't you set up your team in a way that showed why you wanted to win? And that's not, I don't hate Argentina with this. I love football more than everything else. I love football. I don't like individuals within football. I love football itself. I'm like, we were watching here, the globe is watching, billions of people are watching. Why didn't you show us that you wanted to win? Like, so for me, like, that was the biggest disappointment. But I'm happy that Spain won. For you, Bob, like, even no defender, Argentina not creating opportunities. How did you view it? Because red card Diabo was very late in that game. It's not because of a red card that they were defending. They were defending from the beginning.
Yes, Mr. Nkewu, kunenye into engibhekile. Uma ngabe mhlambe umntwana esikoleni lo mhlambe umzali wakho teacher kuleso sikolo or ama relatives alapho kuleso sikolo. Kukhona la sometimes uma ngenzi kahle bangahle mhlambe bazame ukuthi bakudlulise kulawo grade uze uyofika. But iqiniso siyolibona uma ufika ku-exam room ku-matric yabona la khona kungekho umuntu duzane uhlezi ne-table lakho la ne-question paper. So ila khona iqiniso lizovela ukuthi uzophuma ku-newspaper or angeke uphume. So ngicabanga ukuthi sometimes uma ungabheka njenge-Argentina idlale nama-African teams, but kunama-question khona Mr. Nkewu la ngicabanga ukuthi maybe abo-referee bekumele benze ngcono. I'm not saying Argentina ayidlalanga kahle, I understand. But they played well, man.
Well, they were lenient to them. It's true. They were lenient to them.
Uma ungathi uyayibheka, even yesterday, there's a goal Yaga Williams. La ngibona ngathi mhlawumbe
perfect goal.
It was a goal because angibonanga kune foul ukuthi mhlawumbe ungathi umuntu unyathela umuntu angambhekanga nokumbheka. So ngicabanga ukuthi well deserved ku Spain. I think Argentina Mr. Nkewu yesterday ibonisa performance yayo ukuthi konke la beyiwina khona sometimes bekunama mistake ayenziwa ama opponent la ngicabanga ukuthi bekumele amanye ama opponent enze ngcono kuleya mhlawumbe concentration time la ngicabanga ukuthi nama African teams last 10 minutes so kusho kona ukuthi bebenza kahle but bebangahlangana nalama team ngicabanga ukuthi bazoba i-team efana neSpain.
Can I tell you something interesting, Bobzit? When I was watching that game yesterday, and even the previous game in England, the previous game with Egypt,
yeah.
Argentina is actually a very good attacking team.
Yeah.
For me, when I watched them yesterday and the previous matches, I was like, it feels like I'm watching CAF Champions League. You know, like anti-football, CAF Champions League. Abu Al Ahly, they wait until you score first and then they attack. Yeah. Argentina in the last 10 minutes go extra time is all. Last night, they were the most dangerous team you will ever see in the world, putting the balls in. Last 10 minutes, England, they were the most dangerous. You could feel what they were going to score, and they scored. They had magical moments. Messi with a cross on right foot, which he doesn't even use right foot, but it's a pinpoint cross. Those players in England, they're the tallest players, but he found his man. And it was like, but you guys are dangerous. Why why Makala whistle at the beginning of the game? Why don't you make nidlale so that you see Spain, for example, by the time Suyago have time, maybe they would have been 1-0 down if Argentina be attitude we can play. Because I don't think Argentina is weak to the point where I agree with you. They were condoned, Shema, but push you with the tournament. 100% agree with that. I will stand by that opinion. But also, they don't lack ability. They have Julian Alvarez, one of the best strikers in the world. They have Lautaro Martinez, Inter Milan. He's one of the best strikers in the world. Messi is a god of football. But so I'm still confused with you. Why don't they play just play, try to score? I don't understand why is it that they just waited 10 minutes every game they were playing, last 10 minutes, or they wait for opponent to score. I don't get it. Because the reason why I'm saying this in this passionate way is to say it's not true that they are poor. They're not poor. They can play, but they've been poor. They deserve to lose.
I think Mr. Nkeo lento le oqeda ukuyikhuluma ibuya from ku technical team. Uma ungabe ama team attacker most of the time when they analyze the opponent, I don't know, they give the opponent too much respect. I don't understand. Like when you look mhlambe ngakunika example ngegame Pirates ne Sundowns, when Pirates beat Sundowns 2-1 FNB, lebo Mufokeng less than 10 minutes, 2 goals.
Sure.
Then from there,
I remember the
Pirates, if they full they can score more goals against the Sundowns because they are a attacking team. But at the end of the day, maybe ukuthi land ibiya ebenchini to respect her opponent, and at the end of the day uyabona ukuthi gcina la kungasa attack. I think by respect kakhulu Spain, but Spain mistake into engakutshela yona but defender with the ball. They defend with the bakuncinci ibhola so that ungakwazi ukulithola. Bheka the way iball position yale game ibe ngakhona. Bakuncisha ne shot on target.
Total domination.
They are good especially ku ball position, and I think vele ibhola laseSpain siyalazi Mr. Nkeo ngalesa sikhathi bo Iniesta bo Xavi bekuyi team engicabanga ukuthi they can control the game ngendlela abafuna ukuyicontrola ngakhona, but give credit kuso Spain. I think by deserve Mr. Nkeo le World Cup ukuthi bangayiwina the way badlale ngakhona. I think they conceded 1 goal kuyo yonke le tournament.
17 shots.
So ngiyakutshela ukuthi bebayideserve ukuyiwina, and uthi ubheka ne Argentina babe nenhlanhla Mr. Nkeo ukuthi Martinez enze lawo ama save. I think what a goalkeeper Mr. He did very well yesterday. Ustope yonke into elethwa Spain, but ekugcineni the way Spain bescoot ngakhona, that is why they managed to score their goal. Ngicabanga ukuthi bebayideserve Mr. Nkeo.
100% Bobzit. In terms of the World Cup itself, we kind of mentioned the African teams. Where do you rate this, or how do you rate this World Cup? Was it one of the best World Cups? Ukuthi kuzofika Spain, Argentina go final, abo England, abo France. Were there any dark horses that surprised? Did you enjoy it in totally?
Yeah, Mr. Nkeo, into engenze ukuthi ngi-enjoy ukuthi ngibone ama team wase-Africa qualifier for the last 16. Last 32, I mean.
Sure.
Ngicabanga ukuthi bekuyi something le ngicabanga ukuthi iba ngcono because most of the time ungabheka ama World Cup amaningi uthi uma sewuya kuma last 8 last 16 kuba nama team afana nabo abo Belgium, Argentina, lama big guns wase Europe kuvama ukuba wona, you understand. But now uma ungabheka not the way yaluze ngakhona lama team wase Africa kuyakutshela ukuthi at least siyazama ukufika la bakhona labantu even though singeke sibameshe, but when ubheka abo Cape Verde, Morocco and Egypt, you could see ukuthi no man bekumele senze ngcono kwamanye ama game because babhithwe ama team engicabanga ukuthi bangama big guns kule.
Bayidlele indlala Egypt. I think Egypt was one of the teams that would have gone a little bit further if bangazange bayidlele indlala ku Argentina.
Bheka Senegal and Congo, ungabheka lack of concentration ngama minutes yokugcina, then bagcina sebasithola baphumile. So but overall World Cup Mr. Nke ngicabanga ukuthi beyihle man, just that ngoba vele man uma so ubheka the way iVAR isebenza ngakhona, ugcina uzibuza ukuthi iVAR isebenza kuwapha ama team uma kwenze njani, because ngiba disappointed ngeVAR because if bathi wonke amagoli kumele bawacheke, why bangawacheki? If ureferee kumele bamthumele bona, abamthumele ureferee ukuthi hambe yocheka le goli sibone ukuthi kuyenzakaleni, because amanye siyabona bakwenza. Yes, I understand ukuthi basuka sebona babone
they
something,
already tell him.
we understand,
because I think if that's a good point actually, because if they told him kule goal ka Nico Williams, if they told the referee ukuthi okay there's a contact there, because ikhona ku automatic njengoba indoda enkulu nje, they touched him a little bit, go and check if it's enough to rule out that goal. I think we must give back the power to the referee. Everything is senza go football going forward, because I love the point that you bring in VAR, because people are talking about VAR in South Africa, which is for me, I'm still happy that we don't have it, because I think until we accept VAR, it conveniently, because the decision has to be made by the human being. There's nothing wrong with the VAR and camera. There's nothing wrong with it. It can show you, but you will still interpret it on the basis of which team you want to win and lose. But I think the power must be, when we implement VAR in South Africa, we must give the power to the referee. Even the communication, they must not say to him, we think you made the wrong decision, Hamboy Chincha, here's the evidence. They must say to him, we are giving you a second opportunity to go and look. If you are happy with the decision, you can stay with it or you can change it. Because every time Magai Hamba Ayago screen, we already know he's going to change his decision. But that guy in the middle, that's his game, it's his job. He's a match official, he's the decision maker. They must tell him, go and check, because Lega Nico Williams, they should have told him, go and check it. If you are happy that there's a foul there, it's fine. That's your decision. You see, you are using neutral language to say, this technology is helping you to see this thing again. You decide what, so that we know Nati Maskalo, which is Kalanga, your referee.
Injalo Mr. Nko, because mo ngabheka njengawo lama khola fana nalawo ifana nayo le yaka igoli ye Argentina, I think it's goal number 3 against the Egypt. Yes, kungaba ngasi foul kulo kusala, but akaya yobheka ukuthi na ikhona icontact enough yini na, so that wonke umuntu abe satisfied ukuthi okay,
and we can blame him.
Exactly,
we can blame him who say, oh, you saw it and you said there's nothing there.
So
because even nalena le contact here Egypt, when I think it's Egypt who goes on to score the third goal, Egypt goes on to score, so that they were going to make it 2-1.
It was the second goal, it was the second.
They were going to make it 2-1 or 3-1, something like that, and they go and score. Call him and say, we can see that in terms of technicality, yes, it's a contact. You see, this finger is touching this finger. It is contact, in technically speaking. But go and check Uguti when you think it's enough now, so that you can overturn the goal. And I think even in South Africa, I still make this point that in South Africa, when we get VAR, I think we need to use it like that. Give the power to the referee.
That's true, Mr. Nkeo. So yeah, ngicabanga ukuthi na leyo Mr. Nkeo, ngicabanga ukuthi aba disappointed, especially in the VAR World Cup, but overall sibonile ama team abekhona Mr. Nkeo participatile. Ngicabanga ukuthi benze the way mhlambe besicount bangenza ngakhona, especially ubona abo France babakhona kulawa ama semi-finals. But you know Mr. Nkeo, njengoba ngisho ngithi ungabheka abo Pedro the way badlala ngakhona ifootball, the way ba controller i-midfield ngakhona is like manje iba questionable le award ayitholile kuno Messi, because most of us abalandeli bebhola sinalento ukuthi asifuna ukufaka everything ku-football. Sinalento ukuthi okay manje football ngathi it's about goals and assists.
The one who scores and assists,
we understand the end product at the end of the day. Ukuthi abanye abadlali yini abayenzayo efieldini ukuthi bagcina team ikwazi ukuthola lama results. Kukhona mhlawumbe indima abayidlalayo la ngicabanga ukuthi wena ngakuyibone, because amehlo wethu kakhulu alapha kuma goals mhlawumbe nama
the camera is always following the ball.
We understand, but if mhlawumbe yena uRodri bengeke ayithole, ngicabanga ukuthi uMessi ngaba ayitholile le award the way ngibone naye adlale ngakhona, because it's not like if mhlawumbe sikhuluma nge-VAR uMessi akayenzanga kahle. Mr Nke kunala vele khona as a player ubona ukuthi le team iArgentina uyicarryile this guy because
Yeah, that game England.
England you understand ukuthi
He single-handedly won that game.
kule game le ye-final. Bheka the last minute la khona bese bavuma uMessi akwazi ukwenza lama box entries asondele nje kulela box.
Yeah.
Yila bese yaqala uba dangerous because beka deliver amanye ama crosses ngicabanga ukuthi bewanga equalizer Mr Nke.
Nice one. It's the World Cup. It began and ended in America. One thing I was looking forward for it to end was the time zones. It's very difficult. Every match ends at 9 and then it starts at 9, it ends at 12 or 11, whether it goes on to extra time. So yeah, the next World Cup I think will be a little bit more aligned because we watch football at 3 p.m. If worse, maybe at 5 or 6. When it starts at 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., some of the games in the group stages as well. So that was one aspect of it that I was looking forward to. Of course, also how boisterous the Americans are to make it about themselves, and also things off the field as well. Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that. People could not get visas. Those are some of the aspects as well of the World Cup that you kind of don't like. One thing I liked about Spain as well, amongst many things to love about Spain, is the fact that they always move forward in football with their idea of how they see it. It will always be about control of the game. And they added a layer of an addition to what they've been doing in football. They were always about control, tiki-taka, and then scoring beautiful goals, but they've added wing play with Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams. Unfortunately, those two boys were not really fit 100% at this World Cup, so they were not their best players, but Nico Williams made an impact yesterday with the assist. Lamine Yamal was trying, as you could see as well, so it's an evolution to their game that it's passing. They will kill you to death with their passing and domination, but then the additional layer is the wide players as well, who they're introducing as like a different flavor of individual brilliance for them to unlock defenses. So well done to Spain. They move forward. They win the Euros, the last Euros, I think it was in 2024. They win now the World Cup. It's the same thing we experienced in 2008, 2010, 2012. So they are most likely, or they are the favorites to win the next Euros. It's not the first time in a span of 16 years that they dominate world football. Not with tall players, not with big, strong players, but with players who understand football. It was the only team really that was that had the ethos of playing football, and they won. So well done to Spain. Now, our Rexona moment of the week comes from the game, of course, the World Cup final. It's a moment that won't let you down. A lot of people were expecting Lionel Messi to be the player of the tournament, the golden ball. However, it was Rodri, Spain's midfielder, who ended up winning the coveted prize of the FIFA golden ball for the Men's World Cup 2026. And that's our Rexona moment of the week. Now, this is not the first time that Rodri winning a prize is debatable. It's debatable because he doesn't dribble, he doesn't score, he doesn't assist. But if you look at the game model of Spain in particular, you will understand that that's their focal point. That's their most important player going forward. That's their most important player defending as well. No player is more deserving of that prize if we understand Spain's game as a game that's football focused, as a game that's dominant focus or dominance focus, a game that primarily focuses on us retaining the ball, us dominating the opposition. And in order for that to work, you need a very good midfielder going forward and a very good midfielder defending his defense. And that's a defensive midfielder. You'll seldomly see those kind of players winning the golden ball, but they do occasionally. In 2006, Fabio Cannavaro, for example, was a defender. He won many prizes as a result of helping his Italy winning the World Cup in 2006. And the same here is the case, that although Fabio Cannavaro is not the best player in front of goals, is not better than Ronaldo of the time or Thierry Henry or Zidane of the time, but he helped his team win the World Cup. And if you think about Spain, how they play football, how they dominate opposition, he deserves to win the prize, primarily because Spain is a system team. It's a team. They win because they play together, and they play together because they are made to play together by a player like Rodri. Congratulations. Well done for the prize. That's our Rexona moment of the week. We change gears then to talk about South African football coaches kind of dominating African football. We'll try to understand where does this come from, and whether or not it is successful. Because it's one thing, of course, for our coaches to be employed. It's another to scrutinize whether or not they win when they go to Africa. We have Coach Morena Ramoribudi. He is coaching in Botswana. He's actually doing a double job between his club and the Botswana national team as well, who is a South African coach who's there. Coach Pitso Mosimane, of course, won the CAF Champions League with Al Ahly after doing well at Mamelodi Sundowns. That further cemented, or that was maybe the initial cementing of our ideals or our reputation as South Africa on the continent. And of course, followed people like Coach Rulani Mukwena, who's now been employed by Pyramids. Coach Eric Tinkler is in Ghana at Asante Kotoko, a very big club. If you remember the Vodacom Challenge, we used to invite teams like Asante Kotoko. Coach Steve Barker will play the biggest game in Tanzania against Coach Mangoba Mngeti. So two South African coaches will play the derby in Tanzania. One at Young Africans, Coach Mangoba Mngeti, and another at Simba, who's Coach Steve Barker. So there's so many South African coaches. Coach Fadlu Rahman Davids was at Raja Casablanca. So the idea here, I'm sure you get the point now, that our South African coaches are in Africa. Now we have to talk about what is the reason why they're in Africa. Are they doing well when they're in Africa? It's one thing to be employed, but it's another to make an impact. Bobzit, we had appointments. Coach Mangoba last week, Coach Rulani at Pyramids, moving from Libya. Whoever else I'm forgetting to mention now, but it's been multiple coaches, Eric Tinkler, Rulani Mangoba, joining these. What does it make you feel when you see the South African coaches going to Africa?
Mr. Nkeu, we caught them by the tail, Mr. Nkeu. I'm a North African. When you see I'm a North African, signing a coach from South Africa to Goma team wabo, I think now indlela yoku-admit ukuthi guys, i-direction siyayibona and ithethe, because when you look at from ngale kule sikhathi sabo Coach Pitso, I think Coach Pitso paved the way with some of ama colleagues wakhe ukuthi bakwazi ukuthi baba recognize ama North African or ama team wala Africa, because when you look at the way ba achieve ngakhona, especially kulaleng kuma Champions League,
CAF competitions.
CAF competitions, exactly, Mr. Nkeu. Ubheke no Coach Steve Barker, the way enze ngakhona ku Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
I think that's how these guys appreciate ngakhona ukuthi okay man, or babe naleliso lokuthi no, these guys they are doing well man kuma CAF competition. So mabenza so kuma CAF competition and nathi lento esidingayo singama North African. Ngicabanga ukuthi kuyasijabulisa, Mr. Nkeu. I'm so excited to see abo coach bala eMzansi bahamba bayocoacha lama big teams engicabanga ukuthi akhona. So even players, when the coach left South Africa, ukhumbule ukuthi 1-2 players they will follow, because bazomnikeza i-chance ukuthi na
sign your own
because
players.
we saw abo Thembi Nkosi-Lodge, Pesitau, Bomukwana,
Cassius,
you understand, bakhonile ukuthi badlale kulama team wase Africa. So Mr. Nkeu, ngicabanga ukuthi manje bayabona ukuthi it's not easy ukuthi unga dominator uma ngabe ufuna ukudominate ama CAF competition. Labo coach bala eMzansi basasekhona kulama team wala, njengoba ubona Coach Rulana lapha, Coach Manqoba, even Coach Pitso beka lapha, naye Coach Eric Tinkler manje lapha. Kusho kona Mr. Nkeu ukuthi no Coach Rivero from Orlando Pirates bamthatha bamisa ku Al Ahly.
Yeah,
Kusho kona
coming from South Africa.
Yeah, babona lento right enziwa lama team, but laba ngeke bayithole right corner if bangeke babe patient ukubanikeza isikhathi, because into ebalekile ukuthi unikeza abo coach isikhathi, because I know these guys abanaso isikhathi sokuthi banganikeza ucoach ukuthi angabuilda leya team mhlawumbe badlale the way afuna ukudlala ngakhona. They want ama results all the time. They want it to deliver.
We saw with, just on that very good point, we
Yeah.
saw with Coach Rulani, and I think this is why some questions are being raised about him not staying in one club. I don't think that it's so much as him, but it's the culture of North Africa, because we saw him at Wydad Casablanca. I think they think when they hire South African coaches, it's a magic wand.
Yeah.
Which he's going to win automatically. Because with that Casablanca, it was maybe 11 months. I don't know. It was not a long time. And then he goes to MC Alger. Not a long time, really. Less than a year. And he went to Libya again there less than a year, and now is at Pyramids. And you can guarantee if he finishes outside the Champions League spot and maybe doesn't reach the semi-finals of the Champions League, again, it will be less than a year. So it's a brilliant point that you make, that they think that there's something magical about South African coaches. What they don't realize is that there must also be space to build. I think maybe Coach Pizzo, he paved the way, and I think he spoiled them because he won at Al Ahly. He won immediately at Al Ahly.
Yes, Mr. Nko, because if you assign those coaches, kumele ubheke nokuthi la bebacoacha khona lama team beka patient kangakanani for labo coach. Ungabheki njengoba usho ukuthi bona babheke ukuthi akuzofika kwenzeke the way kwenzeka ngakhona kulawo ma team. Stellenbosch, they took time. Coach.
Yo, I don't know how long Steve
understand
Barker was there.
Steve Barker.
He was there for a long time.
So beka understand that Stellenbosch like in and out, understand and scouting is Stellenbosch, everything is Stellenbosch. So that's why it was easy for yena ukuthi agcina fika la khona ngeStellenbosch ku Confederation yabona. So na ku Sundowns coach Manqoba, coach Rulani bahlezi isikhathi. So that is why ngicabanga ukuthi kubalekile ukuthi when you sign labo ba coach as ama North African teams kumele ubheke nokuthi bahlezi isikhathi esingakanani kulawo ma team. Lawo ma team beka patient yini na kulabo coach, because when uzomthatha manje ufuka ukuthi coach Rulani ufuna win CAF Champions League ahluleke unyaka wokuqala then bese uyamrelease. Kanti urelease the right coach just because of the timing yakho awuzange ube nayo. So ngicabanga ukuthi Mr Nkiwu kumele sibabongise abo coach ukubabona basuka kule country bayofaceana nama challenges afana nalawa bayocoach ama team la ngicabanga ukuthi kune pressure khona ngicabanga ukuthi bayakhula ngakwe coaching. I think into right ukuthi ekugcineni sizobabona uma ngabe babuya mhlamba abanye babiyela ku national team bazoba babuild something ku career yabo.
That's exactly what I'm thinking, that there's this pool of coaches now, whether you look at Coach Eric, whatever happens, of course, also it's very important for us to put it out there that they will be employed by Bafana Bafana on the strength of them winning out there. You enhance your reputation by winning or doing something significant like semi-finals or finals of the CAF Champions League. But I love that point that it will help them, those coaches, when they go out there, different cultures, different languages, and if they thrive in that environment, it makes it easier for the national team.
Thank you, Mr. Nkiwu. Wibeke yacaca Mr. Nkiwu. Into engicabanga ukuthi nami ingabanceda njengabo coach, because ukukhula ebholeni sometimes uma ungakhula usejardini eliwani ugcina ungabi exposed kwezinye zezinto, ungagcina ubona ukuthi la kumele ngihandlishe kanjani pressure efana nale. But now I think all the best, ngibafisela inhlanhla even coach Rulani ku Pyramids ngicabanga ukuthi iyachubeka indaba yakhe no coach Cardoso, because bavamisile ukuthi bahlangane kuma CAF Champions League and namanje uyabona Pyramids ikhona CAF Champions League ngenhlanhla ungebhadi bazohlangana.
Coach, my coach,
yeah.
That was such a poor performance by MC Alger when they played the Sundowns, because I think they had to win. If Babesha Sundowns were going to be out in the group stages, but
Yeah.
it is Sundowns. I think that's one of the turning points as coach Miguel Cardoso with Sundowns. Maybe last point on this before we close, we're out of time. Well, there's multiple points to be made, but because of time, there's this thing in Mali, Africa, where we need to maybe those coaches need to make it clear to their colleagues in South Africa, although we are in demand as South Africans, black and white South African coaches, we are in demand, but be aware that there's a money issue with some of these countries that you are going to. When they want to frustrate you, ukuze uphume contract yako in time so that they don't have to pay you, sometimes they miss a few payments. And we've heard it, I think, with Coach Rulani as well, with some of the experiences that he's had. And some of the coaches, even Coach Pizzo in Saudi Arabia spoke about this as well in payment. So these coaches, although it's a nice thing, but these coaches must make it clear, even maybe privately to their colleagues, Uguti, the grass is not always greener on this side.
Yeah.
It's nice for experience and also for profile yako, Uguti, you went to Africa, maybe you won something, but you're not always going to be paid on time.
Yeah, Mr. Nkiwu, I think some of our coach abahambile ngicabanga ukuthi ngaba bo coach aba understandile, because sometimes kumele uthole ulwazi kulabo abake babakhona kulawo ma country. So ngicabanga ukuthi abo coach Pizzo ba consultile kubo coach Pizzo, coach Rulani ukuthi isimo sinjani lapha. So already uma uya lapha kumele ube ready, uzazi ukuthi uma uzoba nenkinga mhlambe financially usase balance la ubuya khona lokho kunako uzosurvive ngako, but ukwazi ukuthi ama disappointment njengoba usho ukuthi i strategy mhlambe uma ufuna uhambe bakufrustrate ngezinto esifana nalezo zokuthi bangakubhadeli, but knowing very well ukuthi bangakubhadela at the end of the day imali yakho uma bafuna ukukubhadela. So ngicabanga ukuthi they are ready, Mr. Nkiwu, because of khona laba bake baba khona ba experience izinto ezifana nalezo. So obvious you need i-consultation kulabo bake baba khona to say guys izinto sihamba kanjani, mhlawumbe okunye uzoya uprepared ukuthi okay ngi-expect le treatment efana nale, so kumele ngibe ready because akufani nokuthi uyaya ungazi ukuthi kuyenzakalani. But now because of abanye bocoach bayile lapha, ngicabanga ukuthi it's good for bona to consult even though ingeke yenzeke lento, just to consult ukuthi guys kuranwa kanjani, kwenza at least bakuphe i-light ukuthi okay kunezinto mhlawumbe ama-challenges ongasuhlangabezane nazo. But definitely sure ngicabanga ukuthi abocoach abalapha they are ready because you can see ucoach Steve Barker is doing well, Fadu David naye bekalapha bekenza kahle, so ngicabanga ukuthi yamesenkewu they are ready ukuthi bangazama ukuthi bamelele simo esikhona.
Nice one. Thank you very much, Bobzit. We are criminally out of time. Thank you so much for being with us. We hope you enjoyed it. It's been a very difficult past few weeks for South African football. You forgive us. Of course, it's also pre-season as well, so we are taking some sort of a break. But the matches are coming thick and fast. We will be back hopefully this weekend to cover one of those matches as we're preparing for the opening of the brand new season. The brand new season will be in 2 weeks' time. Thank you very much for watching us.
Thank you.
For breaking news, go to itiskitimes.co.za.